Hi, this is Steve. Hey, I hope by now you've had a chance to look at the material in preparation for this month's OneTrust meetings. If you did look at the material, you'll see that I imagine a conversation that deals with transparency in the company. Certainly as business leaders, we know that there's some information that if it leaks out prematurely, it could cause harm. But I simply wonder if sometimes we hold information back that could create quite a bit of good in what we're trying to achieve. We'll look at that together in three particular areas. One of the areas I want to discuss is, should we be more open with regard to what employees are paid? Can you imagine an organization where everybody knows what everyone else makes? What about the idea of strategy development? Is that something that should just happen in the boardroom, or could it be more beneficial to bring others into the conversation from the staff and maybe even the first line workers? And then lastly, we'll talk in terms of issues. Every company has them, and of course, we deal with them at the executive leadership level, but is there any harm or perhaps any benefit that could come from being a bit more transparent with those issues when it comes to our workforce? I really don't know. I have knee-jerk reactions, but I'm anxious to get into that conversation with you, that perhaps together we can collectively come up with some best practices in the area of transparency. Now, to move us into that conversation, I have a devotion that speaks in terms of what scholars have referred to as the secret Messiah. If you read the Gospels, especially the Gospel of Mark, you'll see Jesus often telling those that he's interacting with, look, don't tell anybody about who you really perceive that I am. Just keep it under wraps. And I'd like to at least talk about that and what your perceptions of how that was working strategically for him. And we'll kind of build upon that pertaining to the power of secrets and how they truly can be harmful if we keep them, or they can be used for good. So I'm looking forward to being with you. I do hope you get a chance to look at material. I'm going to send you some of my reference resources that I used in creating material, just to kind of bring you into the headspace of what I leaned into in preparing it. Okay, so God bless you. Our next level group will meet this coming Thursday, and our CEOs will meet next Thursday. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.